Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Tony if you don't know me, and today we're going to be doing brows and bronzer. So maybe you clicked on this video because you're like, man, I could really use some eyebrow tips and tricks, or am I doing my eyebrows right? Some of you might have just clicked on it to watch the video. Others of you are like, yeah, I've been trying to contour and I'm struggling. There is so many different ways to do it, but if you want to see how I do mine, keep on watching. The first step in doing your brows is you want to make sure that you have an applicator that will work well for what you're doing. It comes with my brow gel. It's got a spoolie on one end and then the nice eyebrow brush on the other. Next step that's important is that you have either a brow gel, pencil, pomade, something that isn't splotchy and works well with your type of brows. I really enjoy using the Milani brow pomade. I find it just works wonders for my brows. So that's what I will be using today. First, I am going to be brushing out my brows. Taking the spoolie end, I just brush through my brows, make sure everything is where I want it. I try to make them look more even at this point. This one has a little more of a bald spot in it. Tapering the ends off so they aren't crazy and everywhere. Dipping into my pomade, I'm going to start by lining the bottom of my brow out into the tip and point. Then I'm going to go along the top doing the same thing, bringing the tip together. I'll go back through the front with the remaining product on my brush and square them off, but not to the point where it looks super drawn on. Then I'll go through the middle of my brow and blend everything together. So again, starting on the bottom, I'll look to this brow for guidance to try to make them as even as I can. Now going back along the top, start a little after my actual brow starts. Since I have a lot more product on my brow, it's going to be a lot bolder. Now that I've gone through my brow, that's when I go back to the front of the brow to shape it with the remaining product. Take your time, there's no need to rush through this. Then you'll go back through and brush out your brow. Gives it a more natural feel and your brow hairs can come back to life. This will also give you a chance to touch up any spots that maybe didn't keep product as well or have too much product in them that you can brush out a little more. I like to brush up the front of my brow just to kind of intensify the hairs there. Then I like to take my NYX fat pencil in the shade Milk along the bottom of my brows to brighten that area. Taking a concealer brush, I will blend that out. Just brightens and intensifies your brows. Some people like to use concealer to clean up this area. I like using this pencil because it also adds dimension to the eyeshadow I'm wearing. The last thing I do with my brows is I use a clear gel. This is just a CoverGirl clear gel. To think about $5 or $6, lasts me months. Elf Cosmetics also has a clear gel. I think it's $3. If you just kind of want to try it out, you're not sure if you like it. But that one does not have as much product in it, and it is way easier to run out faster. So I'll spike up the front of my brows and just try to put everything where it's supposed to be. Let's move on to bronzer. Today I'm going to be using my ecotools bronzing brush. It's a little bit fatter. Some people like a skinnier one or tapered. I enjoy using this one. I've just really liked how it applies my bronzer, but totally up to you. I'm going to be using the Pacifica bronzer out of this bronzer blush set. I absolutely love this color. It's gotten lots of use. It's a great color for my skin tone. So if you have skin tone like me, maybe try something similar to this color. If this is your first time trying to contour, I'd recommend trying to go with a shade that complements your skin tone, but maybe a lighter shade just so you don't freak out the first time you're applying it. I remember it being kind of scary for the first time and just trying to figure it out. So right now I'm just taking it up my cheekbone. Just kind of follow that up and on the edges of your forehead. Some people like to make a 3, so you'd start on your forehead, make a 3, and do the jawline too. I can kind of just move it upwards and downwards on my cheekbone slightly to blend. I do this after I powder my face. You always want to put powder on top of powder, but if you're doing liquids, like I wear a liquid foundation, you want to do liquids, all your liquids first, then powders. This is a powder bronzer. Now I'm just taking it up my forehead, keeping it near my hairline, blending as I go, and just applying more product as I feel comfortable with or want. I personally like to bake under my contour to give it a more sculpted look, but you do not have to do this. I take a damp beauty blender, just apply a line of powder right under my contour. It's generally one of the first things I do in my makeup routine, so I went ahead and dusted off the bake. That was with my RCMA translucent setting powder. After I did that, I put on some blush and highlighter and setting spray. So now my face is all complete. I'm not feeling as white and gross looking. If you guys got to this point, you rock. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, it's at It's Totally Tony, and my Facebook page is at It's Totally Tony Beauty. Hopefully I won't be gone for a million years again. See you guys soon. Bye.